Hi there, my name is Sarah Gelman, and I was responsible for projecting the market that we'll be putting our pickleball service into. To do that, I conducted a SWOT analysis, which you can see here on this slide. For internal factors, we have a few strengths and weaknesses listed. For strengths, we have community engagement. We're really trying to engage our local community to build a loyal user base and also to foster a sense of belonging amongst all of our participants. We also have passionate leadership. We're passionate about pickleball, its growth, and its accessibility. We also have a strong volunteer network. By leveraging volunteers from the community, we'll be able to reduce our costs and to also further the sense of community ownership and belonging amongst our participants. And then lastly, we have a few strengths about pickleball itself listed. It's a non-contact sport that promotes social interactions. It also promotes teamwork, and it's easy to set up, understand, and play. For the other side of internal factors, we have a few weaknesses listed. For that, we have infrastructure challenges. To build new courts, it requires a significant amount of infrastructure investment, and that can be constrained by budget limitations or zoning restrictions. We also have limited resources. As a new company, we have limited financial resources and limited manpower, especially in comparison to other already established organizations. And then lastly, for weaknesses, we have dependence on volunteers. While leveraging volunteers from our community is definitely one of our strengths, as I had mentioned before, it can also pose as a weakness if we come to rely on those volunteers too heavily. And then for the external factors here on the right side, we also have our opportunities and threats. For opportunities, one of the biggest opportunities we have is to expand pickleball to a younger age market, specifically ages 5 to 18 years old. We also have the opportunity to collaborate with schools by working with schools to put pickleball into PE and other extracurricular activities. We'll be able to provide ourselves with a built-in user base, and we'll also be able to get more support from educational institutions. Then we also have growing popularity. Pickleball has been the fastest growing sport in America for the past 3 years in a row. And according to the Sports and Fitness Industry Association, the participation in pickleball has grown 223.5% in the past 3 years. And lastly, for opportunities, we have community support. With a strong community interest in pickleball, it'll help us get funds and resources, sponsorships, and it will also help us establish and maintain our courts. And then lastly, for the other side of external factors, we have threats. For threats, we have other already established youth organizations. We also have competition for space. Securing suitable spaces may be proved to be challenging, especially if there are other sports or recreational activities vying for that same space. We have regulatory hurdles. Depending on local zoning laws and regulations, we may encounter obstacles when trying to get permits to build our courts. We have maintenance costs. It can be expensive to upkeep and maintain these courts. And then lastly, we have changing trends. While pickleball is very much on the rise right now, there is always the risk that it could lose its popularity in the coming years. And now that we've looked at all of our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, we'll move on to how we plan to position our service into the market.